Well, what's up, guys? So, at the start of the previous episode, I said, hey, it's the finale. We're running through the final dungeon. We're doing all the final story. And then it was a bomb of content, like a crazy amount. And I split it in half. So here is the second half and the actual true ending of the LP as we continue along. And this is pretty much just going to be jam-packed with bosses and then story. Most of the mechanics and the actual traveling through of the dungeon appeared on the previous part. So kind of condensed this down now into some pretty good stuff. Again, the timestamp is pretty long. Who would have thunk it? The end of a JRPG is a hell of a long sequence. So there you go, guys. Thanks for the patience. If you were keen for the end of the series at the last part and ended up splitting in half, let's run on in now and see the actual end. The day has arrived. There we have it. Oh, we're still not allowed through, actually. I really thought we were going to unite. Maybe this explains the side corridors now. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Okay, all right. So this... You guys might not remember this, but throughout a lot of the story earlier in the World of Balance, there was this giant war machine that we were finding and interacting with, like, quite regularly as the game was going along, and it was always invulnerable. The idea was you had to flee from it. It's called the Guardian. Do you guys remember? I think, like, Kefka uses it to escape from a fight. Maybe it was there at the Siege of Doma. Well, here, and this is called activating default battle program, here at the end of the game, they have you fight it, and it's finally no longer invulnerable. And I hope this goes well. Gao just got absolutely messed up there. Let's throw an elixir. Should I save this? I think there's still so much more for us to do here, by the way. Settle in, guys. I mean, you guys can see the timestamp. Let's go with the mug. Right. No, I didn't need to trance. Why did I do that? I hate it when sometimes I try a thing and I don't even get a confirmation prompt, so it just rolls through. Right, Tempest is fine. Let's start raging. Let's IO rage. Alright, so since we've tranced, maybe we don't need to ultimate. It was going to do 999 anyway. Maybe we do... No, screw it. Let's dual cast Ultima, because I think the trance... Doesn't the trance make her move faster as well, maybe? Or maybe that was just placebo, because the bar changes colour like it does with haste, so I feel like you're going to attack quicker. Terra's a bit low. Really, it's my duty to heal her there, but... Loading battle program activating. Oh my god, we wiped. Holy shit. Oh my god, Cyan protected her on critical health. I could have used that while trying to trigger the desperation attacks. We wiped. Oh my god, that was horrifying. You know, I have absolutely nothing written in my notes about this fight being hard. You know, the fact is we've loaded in with basically 0 HP, so... You know, I've got no one to blame but myself here. Let's AoE Kuraga here with Cyan. We'll go with the mug there. The mugging is actually good here, by the way, because it can give you... By the way, I've totally sat up now. Got my game face on now. You can still more force armor. There you go. You just saw I got it. So another set of force armor is pretty amazing. Unfortunately, he's now stolen at the start, and the entire gimmick of his build is sort of ruined a bit. Oh, there's an atomic ray. That's what the other enemies like this were using at the very end of the fight. We're taking a lot of damage. And we don't have a rise for Gal there. I might leave him dead. Or maybe I'll try and sneak a res out on Lock here in a second. We could Phoenix. We could actually meaningfully Phoenix. Terra, though, I'm leaving the same. Let's just keep these AoE heals up. I'm scared of that tentacle attack again. Yeah, the only note that I really had written here... Oh, no, he's got Crusader. It's Cyan with Phoenix. Is that, again, this is in that 14 raid series. You know, there's like a mech that you fight, and it's constantly talking about how it's changing its battle plans and all that. Well, here you go. This is it. As you get him lower, like, he has different AI and different abilities he uses, depending on how low he is. And apparently one of them gave us a wombo combo a second ago. There's another double ultimate. This really is just Terra going mad, which I kind of love, because, you know, I edited into the start of this episode, the opening cutscene. And, you know, it's all about Terra. It's Terra there with Biggs and Wedge. And they're talking about, oh, I heard she fried a bunch of our Emperor friends. Well, don't worry, she's got this chip in her brain. She won't even breathe unless we tell her to. You know, that's where it all started, and here she is. She's on a quest for revenge. Okay, and a part of that quest is chilling out in a nice pink tent with a nice red ribbon. So there you go. That's the Guardian. And that must mean Kefka's near here, right? But we got to reunite everyone. This isn't how I thought this was going to go. Oh, a single conveyor belt going against us. So our only choice here is to come down. I assume we'll reverse its direction at some point. Now hold on, guys. I missed something as I was playing through this. I did want to edit in a sequence so you can see. Apparently, somewhere right around where I'm standing right now. No, I don't have a save file to go back, unfortunately, now that I'm editing here. Apparently, right around here, there's a hidden path that leads to another ribbon. I don't know whether we got that already or what, because I already got a ribbon from this dungeon. But apparently there's a hit, and I don't know whether the port just made it really, really obvious where the routes were. But somewhere around here, I think there's supposed to be a hidden path, takes you to one final chest, like the last chest of the dungeon, and you get a ribbon from it. Squinting my eyes at this freeze frame here right now as I look at this, I have no idea where that might have been. But yeah, if you're playing along, try and wiggle around, see what you find. Get a side attack against these guys. Let's do a Tempest. I don't think we still haven't really seen any Tempest coming out, have we? Let's go back to some Stray Cat. That's quite classic here. Yeah, cat scratch. Now that's only 2k. I know that doesn't look very good these days, but I do like me some cat scratch. There you go. We get Holy. Cyan gets a rise. Actually, you would have been useful a second ago. Oh shit. What boss is this then? Oh my god, this is right near where we entered as well. Okay, this might be one of the big bosses. I say that like we haven't already fought a billion of them. Alright, let's just go for it. Let's see what we got. Yeah. Okay, here we are. Oh, lock gets stopped. Okay, interesting. Can I throw a Cronus Tear at him, maybe? What do I want to do with Gal here? I think I'll do IO. So guys, this is Demon. And of course we got the crazy Kefka music. And look at that design! Oh my god, isn't he crazy? I love the giant glaive he's got here. This is one of the 3 members of the Warring Triad. This is literally one of them. I guess the idea is they're all working with Kefka now. Or he's got them under his control. If we want to get to Kefka, we have to take the 3 gods out. You know, they have this big story where they're all like rock, paper, scissors, and they're perfectly imbalanced, keeping each other in check, constantly wanting to fight. And now they're free again, and Kefka's... I would have assumed they'd just go rampaging all around, and that's why the world got destroyed in part. But no, they're just kind of chilling out here, not even trying to fight each other or anything, which is interesting, I suppose. But yeah, so they're all 3 members of the Warring Triad. We're going to fight here. Basically, each party is going to fight a different one. Now, I don't know necessarily how everyone's going to line up, so I guess we'll just see as we play along. Unfortunately, there's not too much trivia about this guy. Originally, he was translated as being called the Poltergeist, which I kind of think is a cooler name for the god. He has a special ability called Tear Thing, which is basically just him doing a double hit. He changes his moves when he's low health, which they all do. Bio is good against him, and you kind of resist physical attacks because he has Auto Protect. That's about it. Let's see how the fight goes. Man, Terra getting all these dodges and blocks is crazy, isn't it? Alright, we're taking quite a lot of damage here. This time I'm going to dual cast. Actually, let's dual cast Kuraga, then Ultima, and I might dual cast an Arise in a second as well. Oh god. Alright, okay, 2 of them dodged. Ugh, the Kuraga is now a very bad decision here. This is pretty tricky. Oh my god. Yeah, imagine if I did like Arise there, or Arise, re-raise. Gao is just nothing, so this is purely a terror situation. He's healing it! Oh no, that's not good! That's gonna take this forever! Oh, that just misclicked Trance! Misclicking Trance is okay. He'll make her a better healer, I think. And what else are we gonna do, right? So, not re-raise. Arise. Arise. And then I think I'll do re-raise, 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 re-raise. Ultima. I might just let Gal die as well, actually, because that would mean that we stop healing the fucking thing. Oh my god, wave cannon, that's pretty rough. Alright, yeah, let Gal die. We're going to leave Gal dead. And in fact, we're going to start doing heal duty on Locke. Okay, so then I'm going to dual cast. Look at this. We're tranced, and we're spending all the turns on, like, utility things. So I will re-raise myself, and then I will re-raise Locke because he... No, Cyan because he has Phoenix. And he's another way to instantly get us all back up. And then we'll have those two healing while she ultimas them all to death. Wait, hold on. Did they both land on her? No. It was just like a weird double animation. Okay, good. Cool, and then let's start mugging and see, I don't know, whether we get any good items out of this guy. His steals totally aren't very interesting, by the way. I mean, which I think is kind of true for all three of the Warring Triads. They all have good drops, but they're still, like, you get a red jacket from this guy, and it's like the rare steal as well. There you go. In fact, there's us getting it there. Also, that meteor did a hell of a lot of damage. Oh, God, hopefully he doesn't do it again. So, who has it still at this point? Oh my god, we are dying quick. Terra is not, though. That's kind of mental. Ugh, it doesn't fully heal, does it? Could we just have her solo it? Because look, she's got Shell and Re-Raise, right? What if I just Curaga myself, Ultima him? Curaga myself, Ultima him. Curaga myself, Ultima him. Like, if Cyan survives this Southern Cross, what I'll do is I'll cast Phoenix, and we'll put Gao on a different thing. No, see, look, he takes 2k. She takes 1k. Oh, I kind of love this, guys. This is Terra on a rampage. This is scaring me about the difficulty of the other bosses. Oh, is he dead? It's all frozen. Oh my god, have we hit a bug? No? Ooh, that was very weird. Why did it do that? I think this can be a double attack turn again. So, Ultima... Look how strong this spell is. I really think I made the right choice with the weapon. You know, what to do with Ragnarok. I mean, sure, we could have Lightbringer here. But again, isn't Lightbringer, like, holy, and doesn't a lot of stuff resist it? Look at this. I mean, on the other hand, I could just be using Flare. There you go. I thought that strat would work. I could just be using Flare. Or any of these other big abilities. So there you go, down he goes. The UI in the remaster is a bit of a shame, I think. I would like to have looked at that a bit more. What a crazy looking enemy there. So there you go. Oh, we get a Radiant Lance from that. That's wild. Nice. Oh, hold on. That's our first Radiant Lance, isn't it? That's the final spear. You know, we've had Holy Lances already. That one is more OP than the others. Let's have a look. Yeah, Radiant Lance. We can put that on Mog. In fact, I'm going to do that now so I don't forget in a second. Here you go. Yeah, Holy Lance. If I just hit Optimal... Yeah, we'll swap it for the Radiant one, which is even better. Attack plus 227. Oh, Mog, I love you. Look at how cool that is. All right, so we will try that out, and we might be healing people. I don't know. Also, now we can heal everyone. Sorry about that, team. So, by the way, I think that Bio would have been really good against him as well if I'd thought to use that there. It would have been pretty handy. Cool. So, look, we have now destroyed one of the members of the Warring Triad, and this should mean we're in position. I don't even need that save point. Does this put... Where does this put us? Oh, there we go. I guess that's the end of our path. But hold on. I thought... But how do I move these guys now? Wait. Can I come back through... Clearly what I need to do is get onto this area here, right? These guys are stuck. Oh, no. Maybe I can jump down where the weight was? Oh, no. We're going to get the Doom proc here, and it's actually going to be really handy. Oh, no, but he just died, and he countered with Atomic Ray. Oh, my God, we really got battered there. Finally, Realm's got Rasp. Nice. Okay, so I'm guessing we can climb down. No, we can't climb down. Standing on that does nothing. There's no way to be released for that. Same situation on this team, right? So I must... These guys I thought were done, but they can't be done. There must be another thing that they've got to do to release everyone. So left was progressing. Right, I guess, is going this other way. Yeah, look, there's 4 of these dragons just on top of each other. That's so bizarre. Oh, that's why Flare Star did so little damage as well. Because it is split amongst all of them. That makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to go this way. I'm just going to kind of wander around now, guys, until I figure out what the game wants me to do. So I'll see you all in a... See, look, there's clearly a left chamber and a right chamber there for the others to walk through. Like, if I just come down... Oh! By standing on that, we've created an extra door for the left team. I see. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I guess I didn't think to come back out and over the doorway there. All right. Ah. Yeah, I think if you watch what happened very closely with the other animation earlier, it raised the whole walkway up, meaning the exit point changed, but it was kind of subtle and basically off screen to spot. So this will take us up to one of the other members of the Warring Triad. I guess technically we fought the second one first there. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, they're coming fast, aren't they? Well, is everybody healthy? I think we are. This is probably going to be our hardest fight because this team is somewhat weaker than the other one. This is where... Okay, so this one is Fiend. It's really important you have Strago versus Fiend. If you get to this point and you don't, I suggest you teleport Stone, you come all the way back in, equip Mog's thing, or in the remaster, use the no encounters thing, and just sort it out. So... Strago's final lore is Ground Delta. We got it from Ebbert's Rock and all that. But here, with one of the final bosses of the game, there is another one. Fiend is the only guy that will use this. Look at how cool he is. I love all their designs here. This guy was also called Doom in the original NA release, by the way. How much damage is that going to do? Not too much. Oh, God, we're all frozen. Well, that's a good start, isn't it? Mog isn't. I guess he's only... He's not even wearing a ribbon. Petrification, Imp, Silence, Darkness, Sap, and Poison. None of that will actually cure us. We could... I'm going to try something really weird here. Fire. Like that. Will that work? I'd love to get him to jump so that he's invulnerable. Will that cleanse everyone? Yeah, it did. Nice. I'm quite happy with that. That was actually kind of cool. Oh my god. So he just killed Strago here. So he's got an ability, okay, called Force Field. And Strago can learn it. So, I don't know at what point in the fight he's going to go for that, but we'll keep our eye out. Now, do you have a Rise? It's a real thing with this game, not knowing who has what. You only have Raise, but I'd rather do that than a Phoenix Down, I guess. What kind of Espers have we got here? We have Shiva. We could throw the ice back at him with Shiva. I don't think that's too good of an idea, though. Let's get the flares going with Realm. She really needs to start doing some damage. And then let's jump with Mog, because that would also be some damage. This might be really hard. What could we throw at him, I wonder? Do you think we could... let's throw some pinwheels. We've got 4 of them, and we're at the end, so why not, right? See how much damage that does. If he doesn't die to this Bizarga. If I wipe, what I'll do is I'll come back in, and I'll put a bunch of... Like, that's 5k. That's not bad. I'll put a bunch of... Look at this. Once again, we're essentially... We just have the Spellcaster left. Well, no, not really, because Mog's in the sky. I'll put a bunch of, like, Ice Protect and Ice Absorption stuff on, and we'll probably be fine. It would be nice to get the fight the first time, though. Let's rise that there. A Rising Strago would be kind of nice as well, because Ground Delta is good. There's another Blizzaga, but you should survive that, right? Yeah, you do. Okay, throw another Pinwheel for 5k damage. It's Arise Strago. I'm opting for the Arise rather than Phoenix Down and stuff because I really want them to be able to survive a turn once they get up. Nice. He went for a physical attack and missed. Oh, why did that miss? Hold on. Arise missed? Is that something to do with a Cursed Shield? Just throw another Pinwheel. This is incredibly risky and high aggro what I'm doing here. Because Shadow's low and Realm is kind of low. Wouldn't it be amazing if we could control him? I don't think we can, though. Did I click re-raise, not arise? Is that the problem? Oh, absolute zero. This is going to freeze us again, isn't it? But not Mog, because he's in the sky. Oh, no. It just did a bit of damage, actually. And enough to kill Shadow there. Oh, my God. Mog, all these hits. Oh, shit. He's glowing. I don't like the look of that. Fiend's aura is trembling violently. Uh-oh. Come on, arise. Arise. Oh, it's missing. I think he's like permadead or something. I don't know why, but I really think he is. Okay, Realm's going to Curaga herself. Don't die, don't die. There's Force Field. Don't die, don't die, don't die. She's so going to be dead. We're going to have... Now immune to wind. Oh. Okay, never mind. It's just protecting him. Okay, that's good. Right, so, yeah, I think Mog and Realm are going to finish this one up. Okay, I was really scared that was going to say miss, because somehow his weapon has... wind element on it. Do you know what's actually kind of... Oh, God, that was a lot of damage. Fiendish Raise. I think we're... Rage. We're just going to have to heal again straight away on that. Actually, if I multicast it, we could tag Mog before he jumps up again. And that would be really nice. Yeah, we did this in a really good way, actually, with the order here, because we gave Mog a better weapon for his immediate upcoming boss fight. Targeting. A little scared of that. Is that going to enhance his next ability? Ooh, Fiendish Rage again. I think it's just important to sustain for now, so... I'm going to do a single target. I was considering there another multi-target, because Mog will be back down by the time she casts it, possibly. And if he still needed health, it would have been good, but he doesn't need health. He's 100%. Yeah, so he would have been back down. Mog is going ham. This is good. It's nice to see some big physical hits coming on here. I'm not worried about the third member of the Warring Triad, because that's got... like, Setzer and a very good team. Oh, no, he's really slowed down. He's just using target. And she's going to need to Osmos now, or High Ether. Ooh. Okay, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to Elixir. That will deal with her health and MP all in one turn. Oh, look at that animation. Elixirs look so good. Oh, we've just got Realm, this poor little girl getting beaten up as her friends are dead and Mog spends all of his time in the sky. Oh, there you go. But you must trust in the power of Mog's little wings, for the Dragoon has destroyed the second of the Warring Triad. It's really weird, you know, they could have gone another way with this, where you take out Kefka first and then the Warring Triad second. Mutsu... So let's... how do we say this? Mutsu no Kami. I'm assuming this is a really good samurai sword, possibly one of the best in the game. Could be a ninja sword as well. Haha! Excellent. I think you deserve to have your tent on screen here now, Mog. So let's do this. Christ, imagine if I teleport stone here. Actually, how bad would that be? Because a lot of the puzzle, a lot of the dungeon is getting the chests, killing the extra bosses, like hitting the switches. All that's done. Even if I TP'd out now, it's all already finished. Well, there you go. Awesome stuff. And Strago did not learn Force Field because he was dead when it was used. But it's okay. He hasn't learned a bunch of them. To be honest, guys, speaking of the word Force, there's an enemy in here called Dark Force. And we're supposed to find that somewhere, and that will teach him all of his other laws as well. But the fact is, at this point, we'd just be spamming Ground Delta regardless. So let's move on. Hit E. Oh, yeah, I'm going to play as Mog on the overworld for a bit here. There we go. So that's 2 switches done. Wait, but... Oh, and we got a bonus door here as well with Setzer. Okay. Alright. I didn't see that extra bonus door spawn for him too. Okay, cool. So then we get this team, and I assume it's just one tiny little room. Yeah, here we go. And we have the third and final member of the Warring Triad. This one's called Goddess. The same boss music every time. Oh my god, we get a side attack against her? So, as you can see, it's another sexy lady. This one's actually very revealing, like Jesus. This, as you can imagine, I mentioned before, with Lakshmi. This was censored for North American audiences. You know, in some ways, I feel like the modern world got really, 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 really prudish. But then I see stuff like this, and I don't know. I don't know whether we see this kind of censorship anymore. Should I physically attack that to wake him up? It's really important that Setzer isn't asleep, and he instantly got put to sleep. So, by the way... no, I'll just Azuna, actually. So, this boss has a few cool mechanics. This is probably the most dangerous member of the Warring Triad. She has the least health, but she has this really cool ability, which hopefully we'll see in a second here. It's called Overture. And what Overture does is it means that the enemy one of us, will instead take damage for her. So if she's going to take a bunch of damage, it's our allies that get hit instead. Like, she makes you hurt one another. And I guess there's kind of like this status theme to her a little bit. She also has zombie as a big thing, as a part of her mechanics. And when I say, look, she's a sexy, nearly naked lady that's using zombie. Look at her pose here, how she's relaxing back on like this weird demon coming out of the ground. Actually, guys, if you've watched my 10 series, she's who Unaleska was based on. Unaleska's like final phase where she lays back and, you know, and she's using the tentacles of the zombie and that. It's like this, you know? So this is like the original Unaleska, which I think is such a cool little thing. Now, also, she has Shell on her, so here with Celeste. Basically, each member of the Triad has a different thing. Like, Demon had Auto Protect, she has Shell. So she's a little bit resistant to magic attacks, and then she has this physical thing where you end up taking damage for her, which is kind of rough. The thing is... Oh my god, do I keep queuing those Izunas? Quasar. Okay, that's kind of horrifying. The thing is, because she has so little health, you should just be able to burn through her. I think she might already be dead. Oh, no, she's not. Well, there you go. There's Overture on Setzer. She says, protect me. Now, if you watch Phantom Rush, I don't know. This is not technically physical damage, right? So this might break through anyway. Oh, she's turned to face the other way. Flare, that won't redirect either. I don't know. I think if I get Sabin to do just a basic attack, it would have hit Setzer there. But there you go. So down she goes. Cool little fight. She also has, so the thing that she zombies you with, she only does like every 8 attacks, so you got to try and kill her before it. It's called Cloudy Heaven, and it zombifies everyone. Like only if you have a safety bit or the memento ring on will you actually be safe from it. So they go, oh, we get Excalibur from it. Obviously, we're already flush with really good swords, so I don't think I'm going to use that. But that's what's being referenced with the whole Excalibur thing from the story before. But nice. We destroyed the Warring Triad, ... But the power of magic isn't fading like it should be, ... Could Kefka have extracted the very source of magic from them? Yeah, so I guess our goal is to get rid of magic again. It's funny because the game opens with like, oh, magic is this long lost thing. Everyone's forgotten about it. Oh, but then look at Terra. She's a witch. And, you know, what are Espers? And then there's this hidden town of people at Thamasa who have magic, which... and I would have thought the story would be trying to get to a place where we're trying to live in harmony with magic, but no, we're just trying to get rid of it again. Could Kefka have extracted the very source of magic from them? I like this. This is maybe a good reason why we can take them out, even though they're essentially gods. Cool. Can I go through that door now? Another tent, I suppose? Man, I don't know whether we've seen Setz's tent, actually. The purple one there? Let's swap to play as someone else. Let's be Celeste. I think that's a good idea. Well, here we are. This is the point of no return, I believe. Well, not quite. We're going to hit the pressure pads, I guess. And then I think it's the point of return. So from now on, you're kind of done with the game, really. If you want to go and complete any unfinished business... now would be your last moment to get... What am I doing here? This is ridiculous here. Not this pressure pad. We need to come up even further. With all 3 teams, I think we'll reunite here now, and we trigger the ending, and I have no idea how hard this is going to be. Oh yeah, we got a bit of a weird wobble around we want to do this time. I was going to say, we didn't get an encounter for a while there. Oh, I forgot to start commentating again after the fight was over. Sorry about that, guys. All right, yeah, we drop down. Hit the final thing. Ooh, the music's turned off. Now, I know the gist of what's going to happen gameplay-wise here, but I have no idea what's going to happen story-wise. Oh my god, look at this screen. You know what the background looks a bit like? It looks like the Phoenix animation, doesn't it? Oh, look, it looks a little bit like the Floating Continent again. Welcome, friends! This was something of a Kefka voice. You know, all these episodes here, and we haven't actually spoken to Kefka for ages. Oh my god, it's 3D! I knew you'd come, so I've been practicing my greeting. As in what? Putting yourself in a triangle? A pyramid? The pyramid. The power of the pyramid. How much? Oh no, this is us. How much do you have to... Oh my god, we're Strago out in front as well. Cool. Who would I have picked? I don't know. Oh, by the way, there's some really crazy stuff about, like, look at all of our characters all arrayed together like this, right? It's funny they have a back row ready. Like, there could have been a whole other row. We collected them all, but obviously if you don't collect them all, like, how do they do it? Well, everyone is assigned, like, their spot, and I think it's actually based on, like, their internal code or something. I think Kefka's going to mess with us or something in the fight in a second. Like, he's going to lift some of us up or move us around or something, and depending on the order that you did things in will change who he picks up. How much you have to destroy before you've had your fill, Kefka? Now, we still don't really even get much of his motivation right. I've acquired the ultimate power. Observe. Actually, I think we have the ultimate power. It's called Ragnarok. Or Crusader, I guess. Yeah, look, he lifted Terra up. Such magnificent power! You're nothing more than fleas compared to me now. And sets us up. I like this animation here. Embrace your destruction! It's the fate of all things! That's cool. And he, like, does the swinging thing and they go flying. To be destroyed? Maybe it is. But people can always rebuild and new lives will always be born. So Kefka just got, like, super nihilistic and grim. And time will destroy all those as well. Like, he's super fatalist. This is why, like, these theories that he was Barum, you know, like Shadow's old companion, these ideas, I think they're based on, like, okay, who had a bad life and might have just gone off the deep end and become Kefka. Time will destroy all of those as well. Why do people insist on creating things that will inevitably be destroyed? Why do people cling to life, knowing that they must someday die? Knowing that none of it will have ever meant anything once they do. This can seem a bit tropey or a bit shallow or whatever for a supervillain motivation, but remember, guys, come on, we're in the mid-90s. This industry is very new at this point. You can give them a bit of leeway. Also, imagine you're like a kid with no taste or very little sense of broader media. This is going to be amazing, right? Because it's not the end. Oh, and then Strago says, because it's not the end that matters. It's knowing you have something to live for right now, at this moment. Something you've worked for, something that's worth protecting. I really do love this effect. Is this just for the remaster? Did the SNES actually render this? And as long as you have that, that's enough. And did you all find your somethings in this broken world that's dying itself? Yes. Certainly Terra did. Terra did with the kids of Mobliz. She says love. Okay, so Terra is specifically speaking now. Interesting thing, there is a branch in this cutscene. If you do the CES challenge, and you did not get Terra, or just anyone that didn't get Terra because of how hidden that goddamn stuff was, if you didn't do it, we would actually get a little cutscene here, which would show her over at Mobliz, and basically saying, my people need me, and then just flying here. So you get Terra for free at the end of the game, no matter what happens. She will just run in on this cutscene so that she can engage. Which is interesting, because, again, one of the things I really like the most about the World of Ruin here is really watching all the ways in which the devs had to play around not knowing what characters you even had, you know? And it looks really tricky. Love! And Locke says, a person worth protecting. Cyan says, a wife and child who live on with me. Shadow says, friends and family. Imagine if that theory was true here. A peaceful kingdom, says Edgar. Sabin says, a loving brother who always looks out for me. Sabin's story and motivation is not quite as good as the others, I think, there. Someone willing to accept me for... Oh, sorry, let's do the proper Celeste voice. Someone willing to accept me for who I am. She's posh, remember? An adorable little granddaughter. Oh, no, that's Strago saying that. I thought that was Realm saying that about herself, which would have been hilarious. No, an adorable little granddaughter. And she says, an obnoxious grandpa, who I wouldn't live without. Ah. Wings from a dear old friend. Ah. New pals, Kupo. Yeah, what the hell would Umaro... Oh, yeah, because I guess Umaro and Gogo aren't here. Would a Gogo just say ... and Umaro say nothing? These people, all of them. Ooh! There we get one more voice from Gal there. Blech. You people make me sick. You sound like lines from a self-help book. If that's how it's going to be, I'll snuff them all out. Every last one of your sickening, happy little reasons for living. No, Kefka, stop. Ooh, the circus music was kind of really good. Oh my god. He's using the light of judgment. It's okay, he didn't hit anywhere. I wonder if they specifically set that animation up there not to hit anywhere just because it would be a bucket more story to talk about how one of the towns just got destroyed. I will wield the greatest power in existence. You may as well be the dirt on the bottom of my boots or the dirt stuck to the bottom of that dirt. It's a good line. Oh my god, the man himself's kind of like becoming a rocket here. I'll destroy everything. I'll create my own empire of death. I can see why Kefka is so well remembered, because he is just oozing with charisma. This is so funny we have Strago doing all of this. I really should have been a Celeste here. You can't destroy everything. People always have dreams. No! When I'm through, there won't be anything left to dream about. in his Setzer. I guess because he was in one of the other parties. We won't let you hurt any more people. But what fun is destruction if no precious lives are lost? Well, look, see, you've got your own worst enemy there then, Kefka, really, because if you kill them all, you can't keep doing it. What you need to do is battery farm civilizations to take them out in waves, all right? You're doing too much too quick here. You will have no more precious lives to destroy if you're not careful. You're going to keep the farm going. Oh my god, the ground itself looks like a gaping, like, mouth or something. It ends here, Kefka. Okay, alright, so this is amazing, right? This is so cool. Wow, we don't even get Go-Go and Amaro here. This is where earlier in the episode I was saying maybe we can get them. So we get the 3 parties thing again, but now they're numbered? And it's saying decide the order of participation in battle. It's like a whole mechanic here. They could have used this elsewhere in the game. So, this is like a gauntlet, I think, that we're about to do. Where slowly, they have a billion things to fight, and we are a billion things to fight, which is really cool and a big part of like the mechanics and the idea of the game getting a big party together. I love that. And we're whittling each other down, and as people die, that's it, they're gone. So, to get them, I could obviously just go like Setzer, Terra, some of our strong guys, basically. But I'm going to do, like, our weak guys first, because I want to see us get atrophied down. That sounds a bit messed up. So, here's a fun thought experiment. Who do I think our weakest characters are? Locke is very weak for damage, because he's just on a thieving, stealing setup. So, Locke goes down there. Who else is weak? Gao is fairly... well, I don't know. But he might also be really strong. Depends what rage we put him on. If we put him on Stray Cat, he's fairly weak. Celeste is good until she runs out of MP. I feel like Realm is fairly weak. She could have been amazing, but we haven't like stacked her magic current gear right now. So we'll go that order there. Cyan is fairly weak when he can't Oblivion. Or maybe we should just be physically attacking instead of tempesting. Shadow is fairly weak if we're not throwing. Well, when we're throwing. Who's next? Strago. No, Edgar probably with the chainsaw at that point. Then Strago with the Grand Deltas. Then the Phantom Rushes. Then the Dragoon attacks. Then it's down to these 2 powerhouses. And I'm thinking Terra is more consistent. If Set's had a couple more levels, he'd probably be better. But the guaranteed double 99999 probably is slightly better. It's close with these 2. So for my builds, my current setup, that's what I'm going to say. Do you know what? I'm going to swap Shadow and Gao. Because I reckon Gao's actually going to do a lot of damage. Alright, there you go. So see. I don't know whether that's really that important, but it's kind of a fun thing to think about. Oh my god, look at this thing. Oh, and the music. Okay, if you play the MMO 14, you will recognize this music. In the Kefka fight in that game, it's this song in the final battle. There's a giant tower that you're climbing, basically. Well, no, not really. You're not climbing a tower. It's like you're on a platform and it's lifting up and down. In the background. So in the the dummied cut content for 6, there seems to have been an idea they had for the Kefka battle where like this statue was there and Kefka would change it and move it up and down and stuff. None of that really got implemented in the end, but they did honor that in the MMO. So that would have been such a huge cool moment if you really were a Super 6 fan and then you got to see everything implemented properly. But yeah, so this is like a boss gauntlet, right? It's called the Statue of the Gods. And it's really weird, because technically what we're fighting right now is the background. Like, if I have Mog dance, he would change the background, and I think the boss would go away or something. It's really weird. Things that affect the background affect the boss here. I don't know whether Mog's dance actually affects here, because isn't it disabled in a lot of boss battles? But you get the idea. Technically, what I'm actually targeting here is a Brachiosaur that has been set to made invisible. Which is really weird. But basically, we're going to attack this, and then it's going to, like, scroll down, and then we're going to attack it, and it's going to scroll down or something. And, like, each bit, like, people do a lot of speculation about this. Like, Like, this is hell. The middle one is purgatory. The top one is heaven. It's like Dante's Inferno or something. There's loads of weird, crazy theories about it. I tend to just think it looks pretty cool and insane. And again, it's like these 3 entities, so it's a bit like the War in Triad again, even though it's technically not. Just like Crusaders, a bit like it, even though it's technically not. I don't know. They're just kind of recurring ideas, right? So anyway, let's get to stealing stuff, and you can steal some big stuff in here. Let's start throwing some mental things, shall we? Let's throw... What's the craziest thing we could throw? Let's throw the Death Tarot weapon away. Because this is the final fight. So in GBA, you can beat this and keep playing. So some of these insane steals... Can I control it? Some of these insane steals you're about to see, you can go off and take into the rest of the game. So what are the insane steals? You can steal another Ultima weapon from this. You can get another one. You can also steal a Ragnarok from this. That's why the decision on what you pick for Ragnarok doesn't really matter in the GBA edition, because you can steal it from this guy and you're fine. What have we got at the very bottom? Yeah, let's throw the Excalibur, the legendary holy sword. That's awesome. It did 6k damage. This is nuts. Man, we got quite... Did I say that this was my weakest team? Because I feel like these guys are pretty strong. Reverse polarity. Oh, yeah, that swaps everyone's position. Back row to front row. Let's do quick on Celeste, since we haven't really seen very much of that. Oh, do you know what? Actually, Setzer probably is the best, because he can quick fixed dice Master Scroll, which means he is getting a lot more than the double. Like, I'm double casting up. Mind you, yeah, I don't know. I think that he's better with the quick. Right, well, there you go. We can quick flare, I suppose. I don't know. It's kind of 2 turns. Now, I'm not going to actually try to heal or anything here or res people, because I want to see the mechanic where we're actually progressing, you know. This music's crazy. Jesus. So, yeah, he's kind of split into 3. A, B, and C, I guess. Because it's the 2 hands. I think there's a certain strategy where you can kill... I don't know which one it is, but one of them is a really good idea to kill first because it does so much damage. I'm just going to go all damage, all throwing stuff, all craziness. Because that is the luxury. We'll probably throw a Mega Elixir at some point here. That is the luxury we have. And listen, if I end up wiping because it gets through 12 party members, then I'll come back and try it a little bit harder. In fact, if that happens, this might all get cut because I would have to redo the whole fight. Here we go. I really hope this isn't going to be game over when Realm dies here in a second. I also kind of just love the idea that Realm's going to win this now all on their own. That hand will not die, will it? Jesus. The hand will not die. She's kind of slow, eh? Let's go with... and she doesn't have quick, no. She's just going with the flares. Wouldn't it be cool if she could control one hand to hit the other hand in like this big grand finale? Come on, it's got to die. Oh. All right, well, there we go. So the pie was defeated. Game over? Oh, God, it feels like it's game over, doesn't it? Oh, it is game over. Oh, it doesn't work how I thought it did. Oh, God. Oh, I guess what we have to do... Oh, I'm going to watch the whole cutscene again now. I guess what we have to do is win with the first team, and then win with the second team, and then win with the third team. So then what's the point of the whole cool priority system thing? That's a bit weird. All right, whatever. I'll rewatch this. I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, I'm going to do it a little bit differently this time then. If that's how the fight goes, I'm going to spread my strong guys out again. So let's try something like this, I guess. Man, imagine doing the CES challenge. You get 1 guy for each fight. Kind of want to watch that. There we go. We get Locke and Celeste together now. Nice. Because we split the brothers up. All right. Well, here we go. I know I said I'd cut it out, but there's really no point, is there? So we will start phantom rushing. I don't get to pick the target. That's fine. So reverse polarity. That pulled everyone forwards. Oh, I should have had everyone on the back row instantly then. We'll go with the laws straight away. No messing about. Grand Delta. For magic, we could AoE. I think it's probably a better idea to spam attacks on C. We'll jump with Mog. So yeah, the team's slightly different here. We get Phantom Rush plus Mog this time, which kind of spreads out some of our... We basically have a lot more pressure which I'm hoping will mean we can do a lot more damage before it damages too much of us. But I am going to have to watch our own tankiness as much as possible. I'll probably keep people topped up. Yeah, like 7k every Phantom Rush. That's so nice. He's actually getting to the point. He's getting close to the 999 level. Obviously, it's single target, not AoE. But still. Okay, Realm, I think, is hitting the least damage. So, Realm's turns are going to be healing turns, such as this one coming up here. And she has a rise as well, which is good. There's another quick Phantom Rush. Little attack on Mog. I guess just stay on the same target with him for now. Oh, why? I cannot res Strago. It's this Curse Shield. The Curse Shield has made it such a... Like, he cannot be resed. I'll try it once more. Oh, I think we just killed one of the things. That's good. Man, look at Mog. Mog is still so healthy. He has not been hit once, just because he's never on screen. Well, we're down to the other hand here. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, no more arises. No more arises. It's not working. Instead, what I want you to do is heal Sabin, because he's getting a little bit low, please. Thank you. There we go. Oh, Shockwave. We might have been too late. Ah, it was only about 100 health in it. Oh, are we done with the fight already? We are. All right, so check it out. So the team... So that's it. Bye-bye, Strago and Sabin. So the team is done. They're all going to leave. And now we move to the middle layer. Like, look at all the creatures and things that are made up of this. This is just wild. And again, this kind of art and this kind of insanity that you see here is very much what the Final Fantasy series ends up doing a lot of later. It's really concerning me that 2 people are gone, 2 are in, and the animation is being released. I'm really scared it's bugged or something. Oh god, it might be bugged because Mog was like up. What if there's a bug where when Mog's in the sky... it freezes? Oh, it might have frozen. I might have to do it again. It really does seem broken, doesn't it? Alright, yeah, I've completely locked. I've just looked on Google and it doesn't have anything about this bug. I don't know. I'm going to have to reboot the client. Sorry, guys. See you in a second. Okay, so in case it was the leap bug... or something about Mog having leapt, I'm gonna have Mog in the last party, so that, which will have a traditional end to the fight, hopefully, so that hopefully that bug doesn't happen, which means instead I'm gonna have, I don't know, let's put, see, I want Terror at the end. Okay, I guess we'll have Terror at the end, and therefore we will use Setzer in the middle, and I will, we'll use Sabin. Oh, Christ, I shouldn't keep all this in the video, should I, really? I will do Ultima Spam with Celeste, plus Sabin. That should be strong enough, I think. Let's have Lock at the end for the big steals. There we go. That's a pretty good mix. There we go. Iteration 3. Let's see what we got. Be really nice to be able to save right there, but it technically doesn't count. Okay, magic. Hastesia. Well, mind you, do we need to Hastesia? I mean, it will give us 2... Well, no, but she does a lot of damage, so hold on. Let's go Flare. Phantom Rush. Over here, do you have Hastesia? Oh, you don't even have it, though. Ugh. Well, whatever. I guess we'll just do Flare again. And we'll do Grand Delta here. Lots of magic AoE going on here. Well, actually, a lot of single target magic, actually. So let's see. And as soon as people start getting hit, we'll do what we can to keep alive. Now, I should probably try my best to keep Strago alive, actually, since he has the whole cursed shield thing. It's a shame I can't control with the Phantom Rush where we go. But I would rather have a random 8k than a spread out 3k from Phoenix Rising. There we go. See, he's getting a little bit low at this point, so I'm going to make him Cura everyone. And in fact, he's going to get his big heal. Here we go. Patient Spirit. Ta-da! Nice. It might be that now that that's procced, he will get a proper res as well. If he dies at this just about hanging in there. Oh, he killed himself. What? Why is he dying to the cure there now? I guess technically he was still a zombie or something? But the ribbon was meaning we didn't really get to see it. I'm just going to keep bombing the damage out. Oh, there we go. We did it. Nice. So we have someone dead. Hopefully that doesn't cause a bug or anything. You don't need to do it with everyone alive, do you? Oh, God. What if the problem also is that I had auto battle going? Because auto battle is kind of a new thing. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to be crushed if this is bugged again. You see that lady in the bikini in the middle? That also, once again, was a thing that was censored. Okay, nice. Oh, we're the same team still, though. Oh, no, we're not. Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, we're not. We're not. How are we still phantom rushing, then? Oh, I guess the people that were dead got subbed. Which means just Setzer from the other parties come forward. I thought the whole party was going to swap. Okay, so here's a bit of a weird mechanic. Okay. Like, it is different. It's not just party 1, party 2, party 3. It's if someone's dead at the transition, someone else will move in. Oh, God, they've just hasty-teasured. All right, let's get going. So, I guess I should have had Lock then. See, if you want to steal an Ultima weapon and a Ragnarok from this, you need to... you got to steal them from the last bit at the end. So, you got to, like, keep your thief alive the whole way through it. Oh, I'm going to do a quick fix dice in a minute. So we might not actually get as far as Terra. Terra's going to be like our last desperate ditch attempt to be safe and okay. Look at all the miracle shoes and haste and things that we have on us. It's pretty good at the moment. So yeah, this is G, D, E, and F. And I guess they're all just technically different, like, hidden brachiosaurs back there, which is kind of a fun idea. I would hate to dance. I love the dance mechanic, don't get me wrong, but I'd hate to do it here. It would take away so much of the ambience. My God, we got so many high rolls there. Here we go. Let's do quick this time. So magic, quick, 99 MP, but we got 600, so we're okay. So they're busy proccing all of their attacks, and wow, that's a hell of a lot of attack. Oh my God, it just keeps going. Jesus, I like how the regen keeps ticking as well. Oh my God, this is just like infinitely getting attacked here. Holy shit! Wow, I can't do anything. He's just constantly spamming abilities. There's Holy. Okay, Phantom Rush was queued before the quick, I guess. Flare. Look at all this stuff that was queued. This is a bit like in 12, where actually the best way to do damage is to have like one guy use a really long animation, and while that's casting, which therefore freezes the enemies, what you get instead is a billion regular hits in the meantime. Okay, so now we can attack. It's kind of really hard to tell whether quick helped us much there. And we can do it again. Yeah. Oh, there's a Gravesia. 3 people avoided it. Nice. Do we let Sabin get low and die just so that maybe Locke trades in? But Locke's quite low in the priority list, I think. Just rolling them dice. We're just playing games with the Statue of the Gods here. I wonder if actually the reason the Statue of the Gods exists, like, as an exegetic reason, right? Like the out-of-world development reason for it to exist is maybe this was their idea for the Warring Triad. Oh God, this is pretty bad. I've just transitioned. Really, we would rather them to be dead at this point. Right, there we go. Here's the top. Here's like the heavenly bit. So yeah, these two, one of them you steal Ultima weapon from, the other one you steal the Ragnarok from. And then they thought, oh no, well, we'll just do them all because they're all just so cool. Right, so I think it's time to heal. And I think we're going to do it with that Mega Elixir we found. Oh no, Celeste is dead. Oh. Ugh, that's a shame. Yeah, and we get the organ song. Should I try and res? Here, check this out, by the way. One of the things I was kind of wondering about doing is grinding at that 1x AP rate, or maybe using the new patches like AP bonus. Once I got Crusader to actually grind up Learning Meltdown on someone to show the animation off. Well, don't worry, because this boss actually uses it. And again, that's another thing that makes it feel a bit like the Triad. It's too much of a damage loss to waste that time on Setzer. No, it's not. Oh my God. Holy shit, 2 of us are dead. There's White Wind. They're healing. That's good. That slows them down a little bit. What have you got? Ragnarok. Turn the enemy into an item. That would be amazing. It's not going to happen. Ugh, we only have raise. That's kind of annoying here. Setzer has a rise. Setzer has a lot of stuff. I guess we will raise Celeste. And then we will arise. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to be really selfish here and just re-raise myself. Repose. So that's... He's charmed now, isn't he? Oh, no, he's asleep. It's kind of rough. But she's up now. That's good. And she can raise Realm, probably. It's either that or heal. But I think that's okay. Setzer with the attack. We'll go with an Azuna soon. How much is that White Wind actually healing them? 4k each. That's quite a lot. It's like a good dice attack. All right, and then let's get an AoE Curaga going. And he's awake. Oh, perfect. That's so good. Okay, everyone's going to be full health. We even got a re-raise out of that, which is really nice. How's her MP? Her MP's okay. Let's go with Flare. If I had any idea which one was tanky than the other, you know, in terms of targets, I would optimize. It looks like we've only got the one left now anyway. Okay, cool. And a Phantom Rush can once again resume. That's it, Setzer. Ooh. Like, these multi-hits are so good. Just repose again. Scary stuff. Oh, it was a, like, I'll kill you with repose ending counter type move. So there you go. That's the boss gauntlet. The Statue of the Gods. And we move all the way up into the heavens. Jesus, the visuals are just incredible here. You can really tell that they were... I can see why they went so hard on, like, graphical fidelity and stuff as the franchise went along, because they were clearly already obsessed with this stuff. Oh my god, do I have to go into the last fight immediately? Oh my god, I do. I don't even get to pick my team. Oh, I thought we were going to have a cutscene. So, look... Life, dreams, hope. Oh my god, the music. What on earth are these drums? Where do they come from and where do they go? Such meaningless things, I'll destroy them all. I kind of wish that that rhymed there. Oh my god, so this is our team? I would have put some iconics in there. I didn't realize it was all the same battle. One long sequence. So here is Kefka. So Kefka you could also steal from. You get Megalixir from stealing from him. But obviously this is the last thing in the game. So there's no items or anything you could then equip or whatever. This is it. So, yeah, I guess Phantom Rush. Don't know whether it was still queued, so I'll just input the whole thing again. I found myself really curious about in Game Boy. What happens after the statue then? Do you just get a prompt that says, would you like to leave now? Like, what? So the big thing with... I believe this isn't too tricky. Sorry, not to spoil that or ruin any tension or whatever. I believe this isn't too tricky. The one thing about this fight that is tricky is when he's below 10k HP, he can counter with Ultima. And that will just one-shot us like the Magic Master. The thing is, so for that reason, the best thing you can do is cast Re-Raise. So who had Re-Raise? Only Setzer had Re-Raise, right? Come on, Cyan, up you get. You deserve... Oh my god, look at this wombo combo he's using here. Holy shit, Cyan just got himself killed. Okay, whoa. What are you doing here? What are you doing? This is pretty bad right now. Oh my god, he's fucking destroying us. Okay. Curaga or Re-Raise? I'm gonna do the Re-Raise option. Since he's the only one that actually knows it, I think. Does he already have Re-Raise on him from the previous phase? He does. Excellent. Okay, so I will Re-Raise Sabin. And we'll do another Cura to get a bit more health, because Sabin isn't a very good mage and we're all still quite low. So yeah, when he's below 10k, he will counter with Ultima. But the thing is, a lot of the stuff you're doing at this point are multi-damage hits. So for example, Setzer will roll 4 dice. So, oh my god, or he'll roll the slots. Because why not? We get 3 diamonds. Nice. Oh my god, all the statuses. That's kind of awful. We gotta remedy this stuff up. Imagine if there was a stat that took items off as well. That would just be brutal. Triple remedy, I guess. Because you wouldn't be able to item, you wouldn't be able to magic, and you'd have a low chance to physically hit as well. Remedy here. So, yeah, that's like the big trap. As long as you have people with re-raise, you're okay. Oh, did he just do that shit twice in a row? Man, our team is like our non-ribbon team. How crazy is that? Everyone here doesn't have a ribbon. And we're against someone bombing us with stats. That's quite funny. Okay, I'm just going to remedy. I'm going to prioritize remedying Setzer here because I really need to get some dice rolls going. And I'm going to blitz here as well. Man, I've ended up using Phantom Rush a lot. And there wasn't even much of a story there. The end draws near, he says. Oh, shit. Are we in the Ultima phase already? I don't know. Let's go with a Curaga there. And then another remedy. Oh! Oh! Oh, I think that's it. I think he's dead. Yeah, so he really doesn't have that much health. If that had been Ultima, I really kind of quite like to see that. Ultima re-raise to avenge me for that crazy Magic Master episode. This is weird. We're in combat, but it's kind of over. And unlike all the other bosses in the game, he dissolves into a white snow. It's funny how similar this does feel to fighting final bosses in much, much later games. You know, once again, we're in these ethereal, crazy landscapes, which is very tropey. It's also quite tropey that we get a tower filled with other areas of the game, you know, in terms of, like, the aesthetics. I guess because, you know, that's cheap to make, and then you can spin it into a good thing. The tower's collapsing! Oh, there you go. There's Go-Go and Amaro. They come in at the last moment. Nice. There's no time to lose. Come on, the airship's just up ahead. Let's say that was Setzer. So here's Terra trancing. The end of this game is a lot like the end of 10. I'll show you why. Come on, everybody. We can make it if we work together. Now, I don't actually think this is a gameplay sequence. It might be. Oh, she fell over. Terra, what's wrong? Oh. And this is the Maduin Magicite, I guess. Or just all of her Magicite. The Magicite's getting destroyed. Look, it's like the faith getting destroyed, guys. The magic leaving the world. Honestly, this is so similar to 10. It's unreal. The Magicite. Magic's disappearing. If Espers are fading from the world, what'll happen to Terra? This is like Tidus fading, guys. Look, we're even in the sky again, like how the airship scene. I mean, hold that in mind. Come with me. I can use the last of my power to guide you out. Go, Terra, go. And they're both names beginning with T and with only 2 syllables. Okay, all right. I'll chill out. Oh, man. I like the book on the table. Doesn't 9 have a thing like this? So do we not actually see everybody fleeing and escaping? The wind blows the pages. That's a nice little animation. So Cyan as Cyan Garamond. And we see his samurai sword here. Oh, okay, so we see the tower. Edgar! So Cyan, couldn't you hit that switch? Mechanical devices are not my strong point. No, look, you've gone through character progression. This is awesome. Yeah, go on, get on there. Ta-da! So he's got over it. And he's saved Edgar. I do believe I'm getting better, though. So the way this is structured, right, is if we didn't recruit Cyan, instead of that cutscene, you just get like an image of Mount Zozo or something, giving you a hint as to where he is if you were to replay the game. But because we've got everyone, we're going to get every cutscene. So Setzer as Setzer Gabbiani. I don't remember these second names really coming up in-game. Maybe this is the only place you find their second names. So he flips the coin. That whole thing about the coin flipping was between the brothers was quite cool. And look, was that Edgar that picked it up there? Whenever you think you're right, you're wrong. And that's a big mistake. Tee-hee-hee, wagging his finger. That was what you always used to say, wasn't it, Daryl? Yeah, I was going to say, I don't really remember. Was that a Daryl thing, was it? And there's the coin again. Oh my god, it's such a big thing. Edgar as Edgar Roni Figaro. And Sabin, oh, the brothers come together, do they? Sabin as, oh, and it flips to the other side of the coin. Oh, and it's got the other brother on it. Sabin Rene Figaro. So if they're paired off, how would this bit work if I'd got one brother and not the other? Oh, I actually think you get an alternate scene for that. And I think I think the same is true for Realm and Strago and for Locke and Celeste. Oh my god, it's progressing without me reading it. I knew you'd... Oh, that's why I went off to become stronger. Oh god. He grabbed the girder, I see. I see, and he saved him. Nice. And that tracks with his little thing about his motivation there before. Sorry I didn't read that in time, guys. It was I thought I could press E to progress the dialogue, but no, not in this one. Oh, Mog's little trinket there. I like it. We see the 4 Moogles as well. Because the whole thing at Nash was that there were loads of Moogles, and they're all dead now, and the thing got cut. Oh. The floor's falling out. Help me, Kupo! Nice. It's just people using the machines to save one another, really. He did not look happy with that hook in his back. The fur! The fur! Watch the fur! That's awesome. And he just laughs at him. Wow. It's okay. So, hold on. Is it ethical to pick up a Moogle by the scruff of their neck? Is it ethical to jab a spike in there? Umaro as Umaro. And we see the bones here and the Moogles from the previous scene all fall over. Oh, they're all trying to get through. It won't open.
Me, Umaro. Me, had no dialogue. Ooga booga. Ooga.
Oh, he's going to go through on the left. That's good. I like that. Nice. These are actually the scenes where you're in as well, I now realise. They're actually affecting the level design. I love the idea that there's a glitch that you can get this post-game scene to do that to the geometry earlier so you can move around or something. This is Go-Go. What is Go-Go's thing? A helmet? Go-Go as Go-Go. Wow. Who would have thunk? Maybe the idea of the helmet and the fabric is that, you know, he wears lots of clothes, changes a lot. There are a lot of characters in this scene. Both buttons have to be pressed at the same time in exactly the same way. Ridiculous. Go-Go mimic with Celeste. That's amazing. I can just imagine the writer thinking, oh fuck, how do I get something for a mime to do? Oh, he fell. What can we do that a mime has to do? The buttons have to be pressed in the same way. What, he fell? Hold on, did Go-Go die there? I don't know. His Gao. Gao is Gao. I don't know what that was. That looked like a diver's helmet or something. They should have had this as Gao, the old man's son or something.
Shortcut. Take shortcut.
They should have had him turn into a monster or something. Oh, look at how sad he looks. Shortcut, take shortcut. See, it worked. He's like really nimble and agile. He threw her over. Oh my god. I'm going to assume they didn't die there. Now we have Locke. Christ, how many characters have we done already? Oh, check it out. Look, these are Rachel's flowers. I would expect Locke to be one of the last ones. Oh, Locke and Celeste here. Yeah, so this definitely branches. If you don't have Locke, if you do have Locke, or Celeste and vice versa. So this is Celeste Sherry. Cher. Don't know how we say that. There's Terror as well in her trance form, leading everyone out still. So it's not just Terror saving the day. We're all working together. Come on, this place is breaking apart. What did she drop? Like a ribbon or something? Come on, that's insane. Oh, look. Locke saves her. They do the Ritlock Logan thing. I won't let go, I promise. Very indelicately heaved her up. Are you crazy? You almost got yourself killed for that? I don't remember. Was there a story about that? About it being important to her? Come on, let's go. I like the way she looked at him very briefly for a second there. I like to imagine that was a little peck on the cheek. Then we have Terra here. Oh, wow, they did a little shiny kind of Esprit thing, I guess, there. Terra Branford. Now, that second name I knew immediately. Is that because of in-game or just the amount of time I spent on the wiki recently? I don't know, one of them. We're back in the room with all the Espers. Father? It's Madeline. Terra, we must part now. We Espers will disappear from this world. You may fade away as well. But perhaps if the human part of you feels something strong enough, then maybe, just maybe, you'll be able to remain here as a human. Look at how similar this is to the stuff with the faith. Look how it's crazy, right? I mean, Jesus. It makes me think I should dislike 10 as it's just so derivative. But no. So, yeah, Terra cares a lot about what? Exactly. The kids at Mobley's? Realm Aroni. I knew her name as well. We get a little brush. Surely this will combo with Strago. Oh, no. I think it's that Strago's one changes if you have Realm. But Realm's one's kind of the same. I don't know. Grandpa, you can't give up yet. Or maybe not. Maybe they're just both in one. I'm sorry, dear. I was just taking the role of the main character in the final cutscene. It took a lot of my energy. Any more whining out of you and you're done for. Oh, no, anything but that. I didn't actually read what she said. But, you know, someday I really would like to paint your portrait. On canvas, I mean. Oh, Realm, look what you've done. You've made me go all misty-eyed. And now I can't see anything. Ahead of me, maybe I said, I don't know. We get Shadow. This is a very rare one. Of all the characters getting back, I think Shadow's the hardest. For sure. Realm and Strago are pretty easy. They're pretty out in the open. Locke's pretty challenging, but again, you're going to just find the dungeon even if you miss most of the hints. There's Interceptor. Wait, why can't Interceptor follow? Go on, Interceptor, get along. This guy has like a death wish, you know, so I'm wondering if he's going to try and do some kind of heroic sacrifice again. Take care of yourself, boy. Oh my god, he is! He is! Is he going to jump off again? Barum, it looks like I can finally stop running. Come and find me, alright? Oh my god. Man, that's heavy. That's weird how they have Realm, then Shadow, then Strago in the order, you know. Again, I think that's very, very, that's another sign that they're like a family unit, you know. Oh, here's the crane that I was talking about before. Come on, Strago. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, I keep missing so much of the dialogue. She said, you can't let yourself be shown up by a bunch of kids. Gotcha! This is great. I like how we are literally progressing out of the tower. Like you're watching the full episode in reverse, guys. So who's left? And me! I'm left! It's me! WoodenPotatoes! Just a horrendous looking potato character appears on screen now. And you. No, that means you guys. You guys, the dear viewers. So check it out. We're on the airship. Follow me! I would have liked it if the cutscene there said, you and you. As you. Well, this is very supersonic, isn't it? The last piece of magicite. Look, it's even got... We're on an airship. Like the faith, the summons are exploding in the sky behind us. You're getting weaker. If this game ends with the quote about, you know, the dreams that have faded, never forget them, Terra isn't going to be able to hold on much longer. If it says never forget them and then cuts to credits, I think I will cry. Oh, look, we're back on the far plane. And there's children and the rainbow. Aww. Oh, the kids of Moblers. Don't give up, Katerin. Yeah, we did just kind of abandon these guys here. I won't either. So Terra has something to live for. She can choose to be human. We can skip the whole idea of Final Fantasy VI too to get to that resolution. Not yet. Not yet. I guess when we next see her, she'll be detranced. Oh, Celeste is checking in on everyone. I really like Celeste. What a good goddamn story here. Terra. Yeah, she's not on the deck. But she is there. She looks absolutely messed up there. She also looked half naked. Is she meant to have been? Oh, I didn't even read. I hate this. I hate the cutscene going. I told you, didn't I? She's the fastest ship in the world. Oh, we caught her before she fell out of the sky, I guess. Nice. Oh, there you go. That's the end scene. So there you have it. And we fly off into the sunset there. Or, well, the sunrise. Just the daytime, I guess. Oh. Well, there you have it. I don't know how much this has changed in the remaster. It feels slightly higher quality, a lot of these scenes here. There you go, guys. That's Final Fantasy VI. And, the epic conclusion, the destruction of Kefka. They kind of throw us out of it real quick. I feel like the world is still very messed up. Like, what's the fallout with there being no magic? It's interesting to think what a sequel would actually go into. And it's not unheard of, by the way. Like, 4 had a sequel. Not that I ever played it or anything. But there you have it. So, thank you very, very much for watching, guys. Wow. Jesus, my throat is a little bit sore. This has been a much longer episode. I knew we had a lot to get through, but this has still been a much longer episode than I thought it was going to be. So, I'll try to keep the outro brief. Just thank you very, very much for you guys watching this. I don't know if you guys... As you probably are aware, I was playing this alongside Tomb Raider. And then both series went away for a while. They came back. If you saw the conclusion of my Tomb Raider stuff... you know, I mentioned in the finale there that I made these... Oh, look at the boat back there in the water. So good. I made these to just start getting some regular content going. So it was a real shame that we ended up having that break there. And for those of you who stuck around and you waited... For anyone watching this or listening to this, I really, really appreciate the viewership. Thank you very much. But especially anyone who actually had to wait that whole time in the middle there. I do apologise and, you know, hopefully it was worth it. I know the style has been a little bit different, obviously, as we've come back here. As a bit of a review of the game, like when I first picked this up on a whim, I was thinking, should I review it at the end? I don't think I will go into a full review. But as just sort of a general review here in the credits, you know, I do like it. I think this is really fascinating, specifically as a JRPG fan, as a Final Fantasy fan. I think as I've got older, I've become less of a JRPG fan. Just in terms of like the turn-based, random encounters type combat. Like, not that it's bad, but, you know, there's so many other offerings out there in game, and I'm kind of moving into other genres. But I think this is really, really cool to look at. I love looking at how it's influenced other parts of the franchise, especially when it comes to some of my favorite games, like looking at 10 there, constantly there. And I don't know. I don't know whether the story is like this ultra-realistic, grim, amazing, groundbreaking thing, which... people do talk about as though this game is. You know, people refer to 6 like it's high art or something. Like, the normies like the current games. The big fans like 7. And the true fans like 6. You know, there's kind of that snobby attitude about this franchise. I don't know whether I really agree this is the best story. In fact, I think a lot of the other games tell their stories a lot better. They're just not as primitive, you know, so they can do a lot of things. This does have a really cool moment, obviously, with the World of Ruin, and it has a very cool take there. Look at this. Why doesn't the world map look like that for me? That's amazing. The World of Ruin thing's very cool here, and I like that there are so many party members. But You know, when I look at the ending here and how similar it is to 10, 10 is just like this game but done much better, you know. 10 is like the whole ancient war thing 1,000 years ago as well. I can't believe actually how derivative it really was. It's a very, very, very similar game. Seeing those similarities, I do kind of find myself sitting here wondering, like, how I feel about that, because it's either one of two situations. One, you've got this studio that's really passionate about a certain kind of storytelling and certain concepts, and they get to the PlayStation 2 and they realize, wow, we can do this much better. We can do better CGI cutscenes, better in-game stuff. So they try to retread it out of pure enthusiasm. It's either that or it's just really similar because they were creatively bankrupt to that point, which would obviously be a lot worse. So yeah, but this is pretty good. It's all right. I think what probably happened with this, and I'm kind of convinced by this, I don't know if you guys want to try and talk me out of it. I think what happened was, for Americans, people in the West, this was, you know, a bunch of those early Final Fantasies never even got ported over here. So for a lot of people, this was like the one they played. And I think they were at periods in their life where they were influenced by this kind of stuff, even when if they were young, and so probably have a higher opinion than really they would otherwise have. But also, you know, just the whole industry was very new, so a lot of stuff we might take for granted or think is a bit sloppy was actually really groundbreaking at the time. So, you know, when you view it contemporarily, I can see why it's amazing. Nowadays, you know, like playing a remaster, if you never played it originally, you know, it does seem to have a couple more of those holes. I do think the story's like very light, especially once you get to the World of Ruin, and a little bit disjointed sometimes. But I like it. I like it. It's nice. I'm very glad I played it. Kind of makes me want to try some of the old classics again. I haven't played 4 for years. That's got the whole thing on the moon and the underworld and stuff. Oh yeah, another weird thing for me as well has been combat balance in this game. It feels really uneven, like all over the place, but I don't know how valid of a critique I can offer there, because I'm also contaminated by like online strats and ideas. These games always get really broken and wild when you find the Easter eggs and the hidden endgame stuff. The remaster made some of those Easter eggs easier to find. The internet nowadays helps you with some of those others. So maybe it's not a real criticism, but at the same time, I feel like it was uneven even before a lot of that stuff. There were a lot of great mechanics here that I feel like could have had a bit more time to shine, but they didn't because they were overcrowded. Oh, we get a post-credit scene! Oh my god!
And I thought Marvel invented these.
Oh yeah, it is a full post-credit scene. I thought we were just going to cut there. Oh, do we actually see her go there? Oh my god, we get the iconic music as well. Oh, there's a little baby on the bed now. Jeez, those two are going at it, eh? My lord. I mean, look, they have to repopulate the world, so it's important. That's what I'm sure he's telling himself, at least. Look, come look, come look. That's what the kid was saying. Somebody's outside. Come, you must see. Wouldn't it be horrible if they started calling her a monster again now? We're scared of you again. You've been away for too long. Oh, she's in the sky waving down at them and calling down to them. Oh, and Realm was really happy there as well. Friends for her to play with, I guess, maybe? Oh, I love these NPCs with the big turbans or whatever on. We haven't seen them much in that colour configuration. Oh, they're rebuilding the house that was burned down. Celeste and Edgar together. She flutters her eyes at him. He's just womanizing. And Realm tells him to cut it out. I like how this is all implied conversation, but we basically know the deal. What's with the spread? Oh, I thought that was like attached to her head there. Look, they're replanting trees. A new day will rise, and in fact, a brighter day. For there's no warring Triad for a megalomaniac to mess about with. Oh, we get guys on chocobos. Chocobos didn't play that big of a role in the end. Actually, I can't... We barely got on a chocobo in the World of Ruin. Like once, I think, maybe? The music is going crazy. I love this track. I swear I recognize this from 12. So I guess 12 redid this song. I'll have to pay attention to that when I get back to the LP. She's doing the Titanic thing. I'm the king of the world! Queen? I like this scene here, where it's supposed to clearly look all beautiful and whatever, but the bridge is still completely messed up. This place was cool. I love that stuff with the raft. That was a big memory for me. So was all this. This was probably my favorite sequence in the game, actually. All this stuff with the forest and then the ghost train and everything. That whole bit was just, perfection. I really liked the early stages where our parties were swapping around so much and we were disconnected. And it's funny because that's something 13 ended up doing a lot of and kind of gets bagged on for. But I thought that was a really cool part of 13. I really have to replay that. It's been like 10 years since I played that game. And see what I actually think about it. With, you know, a slightly more sensible head on my shoulders. It's kind of weird to make the airship such a big iconic thing in the final cutscene. It kind of just makes me think about the fact that the blackjack's destroyed, you know? To fans across the globe, both past and present, and to the crew who brought the originals to life, we offer our profound and heartfelt thanks. Oh, little message from the remaster here. The end. Well, I already did a long outro there, so I'll just cut it short. Thank you very, very much for watching, guys. This was a blast. And I'll see you soon. Wonder what we'll do next.